At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Richard Boniface Gymnasium in Manistique, where the Manistique Emerald boys are hosting the Engadine Eagles. We just got done with the JV game, and I wish we had enough time to explain the whole thing, but Manistique scored a couple of free throws literally just seconds ago and winning the game, and his final score ended to be 39-38. So if we get any more excitement than that, it'll be something to keep us all going here. This is Dick Hetzik along with Steve Pugh, and we'll be bringing you all the action tonight. We did go to Rudyard last night, and Manistique lost that game. Steve, why don't you talk a little bit about that one?
Well, it was the opening game for the Emeralds. It was, I think, the second game for Rudyard, and that showed a little bit. There were just some wrinkles that they were a little more crisp down the line. The Emeralds had the lead going into the fourth quarter just by one or two, but the Bulldogs played better in the fourth quarter. Particularly, we didn't keep the full stat book, but the Emeralds were 2 of 14 from the free throw line, and that was enough to be the undoing for the first game of the Emeralds. That said, though, Dick, the energy they played with, the pace they played with, the turnovers were way, way, way down from any game we had last year, so noted improvement, even though it was week one or game one. And I would say Coach Kangas is probably looking to build on that here tonight.
Yeah, one thing about it, the kids haven't had any chance to practice any free throws from last night, that's for sure, unless they came down sometime during the school day.
Dick, if I was in charge of the universe, they would have quit all of their classes, excused out of all of them today, and shot free throws for the whole school day. That'd be the best academic exercise they could do. I think Principal Evans disagrees with me.
I think that would be what would be called unusual punishment, but it's all right.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
Sure, that was one thing that really caused them some problems, but overall they did. They played well, but hopefully tonight with playing Engadine and see what will happen with them. But maybe we could mention here that, of course, it's our first night for bringing the game. The girls don't start till next week. And as we get going with the schedule, we're looking at probably one boys and one girls game a week. And hope everybody gets a chance to watch them. We'll let you know ahead of time when our next one is going to be.
Yep.
In fact, I'll probably tell you right now for next week, we talked about it. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're going to Gladstone on Thursday. Am I right? And so the girls don't even start till Friday night, I think, next week, and they're away.
Also, So we're going to try to do what we're going to try to call the Emerald Game of the Week.
Yeah.
And it's games of the week, but it's one boys, one girls, and a hockey. And so we get to tune in to hear. Unfortunately, it's schedule-wise and difficulty to get to all of them in this new format. Maybe that'll be still part of the future, but for now, we'll have tonight's Friday night affair with the Engadine Eagles. Next week, Thursday, we'll have Gladstone boys, and after that, it'll be at least one boys and girls and hockey game per week. Manistique boys hockey does play tomorrow and will be on my Manistique on this channel at 1 o'clock p.m. From Little Bear West there.
If it wasn't so darn cold, I'd go down there. But I may sneak down there.
It's nice in that rink, though, now with the insulation they put in.
Yeah, I might sneak down there and pester the announcer. You know, I mean, he's got it so secluded there where nobody bothering him, but we probably should.
It's kind of cold in here
just
tonight.
Harass. Well, it's up here it is now. I had to put my jacket on, but that's the way it goes. Okay, what do we do? Let's take a little break and have our sponsors a chance to kick in.
Looking for a credit union that's built around you? At Limestone Financial Credit Union, we're more than just a place to bank. We're your neighbors. From everyday checking and savings to auto loans, mortgages, and online banking, we're here to help you along the way. Join the community that puts people first. Because at Limestone, you're not just a member, you're family. Visit limestonefcu.com today and start banking smarter with Limestone Financial Credit Union.
Oh man, my back is killing me.
That old sports injury still bothering you?
Yeah, I've tried everything. I don't know what to do.
Here, go see my friend Dr. Moline at Moline Family Chiropractic in Manistique.
You really think he can help?
I see Doc Moline all the time. He can treat anyone from athletes, families, even infants and children.
I'll call Dr. Moline today. Moline Family Chiropractic in Manistique, proud supporter of your Manistique Emeralds.
At Hidden Estates in Manistique, caring for your loved ones isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Our team provides one-of-a-kind support while also giving back to the community we call home. From sponsoring youth activities to cheering on Manistique High School sports, Hidden Estates has always believed in supporting the next generation. We're proud to stand beside our local athletes, and we wish teams and players the very best this season. To learn more about how Hidden Estates can care for your loved one, visit us on Facebook or call 906-341-300.
Step into a world of charm, comfort, and memory-filled moments with Camp & Coastal Design Company in Manistique. Our carefully curated collection of new and vintage home goods and gifts are designed to evoke the cozy magic of cabin weekends, peaceful walks in the woods, and carefree jumps off the dock on warm summer days. Find one-of-a-kind items all in one place at Camp & Coastal Design Company. Visit us at 209 South Cedar Street or online at campandcoastal.com.
Looking for a credit union that's built around you? At Limestone Financial Credit Union, we're more than just a place to bank. We're your neighbors. From everyday checking and savings to auto loans, mortgages, and online banking, we're here to help you along the way. Join the community that puts people first. Because at Limestone, you're not just a member, you're family. Visit limestonefcu.com today and start banking smarter with Limestone Financial Credit Union.
And welcome back to Richard Boniface Gymnasium. And by the way, I'm old enough to remember Mr. Boniface. He was a superintendent, and he had been in the military. And I'll tell you what, I think he ran the school like he was still in the military.
No, I think he wasn't that Boniface Maximus? Wasn't he a Roman consul in the year of our Lord 23?
You're
old enough to remember him too, Dick.
Now you're making me ancient, and I didn't quite qualify for that. Next year in January, I'll qualify for ancient. But
Boniface Maximus Meridius, father of a murdered wife.
Yeah.
Or no, husband to it. What was the gladiator?
I don't know, but you're a storyteller. I can
yeah,
tell.
That's right. But you're old enough to remember all the stories.
Yeah, it's and then AF Hall, the stadium. Yeah, he was a superintendent too.
Yeah.
And but the field itself was named after one of the coaches. And then all of a sudden, now I can't. My memory won't give it to me. It will at a wrong time. But
Rubik? No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. The field itself is named after Rubik. He was a very good coach.
I'd like the 22-yard line named after me.
I just want a chair named after me.
Oh,
where I can sit and watch. Well, what's your prediction for tonight there?
Pain.
Oh yeah, you're sitting on a stool.
No, I mean for the Eagles.
Oh, for the Eagles. Yeah. Oh,
I have to shout out. I have to shout out one of our long departed media members. Not that the member is gone, but Munising's basketball station. Very quickly, they sold the radio station, changed the format, and Munising basketball is not going to be on the air. And poor Judge Charlie Niebel was just dismayed.
Is that right?
He found out about it Tuesday when he texted his broadcast partner to say, "Hey, what time do you want to meet for the pregame?" And they said, "We're not doing games on the radio anymore, Judge." And so, it's a dying sort of thing. In terms of the media,
we could say that we're not alone then.
No, we're not. But look at what we got. We got technology up in here, Dick.
Good thing I got a guy here that runs all these buttons, because the only thing he can do is, my wife couldn't even get me to do that. Shut up, but he can. He just points at me, and I got to shut up.
From what I've heard, your wife could get you to shut up in about that fast.
Well, when
a quick look.
When she called me Richard, I knew I was in trouble.
Oh yeah, you're in trouble.
And we're going to take a break here pretty quickly because we want to mention the national anthem. Can we or just stay here? What do you want to do? keep on going.
Yeah, we'll just be here.
We're less than about a half a minute.
Dick, you asked for a prediction, and I was glib about it. Here's the thing. The Emeralds are going to want to turn the ball over less and play with great pace.
And try to put that free one in the bucket.
Free throws would be a very nice
thing.
thing.
They know they're supposed to, and proven by they should be embarrassed by the JVs because that's how they won it.
That's right.
So
that's right.
That's a lesson by the young ones to the.
We're about 10 seconds away. No Glee Club tonight. We hope to have the Glee Club during the course of this season because those young people do a great job. So look at the well-trained basketball fans here already standing.
They're already standing.
Right? Anxious for the home opener. We're going to turn it over to the public address announcer as we hit the national anthem.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and wave your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Nicely done. I think that was Athletic Director Michelle Levine singing that. Does that sound right?
I don't know, but it sure sounds good.
Either her or Celine Dion. I can't remember.
For the starting lineup for the Engadine Eagles.
Here we go. Starting lineup. We're gonna. If you can hear it in the background, you'll see it on the video. Number 15, Coleman Lobach. Right. Number 13. Yep. 13. Yep.
Number 14, Jackson Oven.
Lobach's a sophomore. That Lobach is a sophomore. Jackson Oven is a junior. And I think they got another Lobach. Yeah, there's another Lobach. He's a senior, though. 3-year starter, Vern Lobach, and probably the best player on the field, on the floor for the Eagles tonight.
Number 24, Tegan Masters.
Tegan Masters is a junior. And they're going to Archer Nelson. Dick, there's an oddball on the roster here. We usually don't see it very often, but they've got a kid, Oliver French, 8th grade.
Yeah, you talking about that before. I didn't even know that was legal.
Alex Bono.
Yeah. So here we go for the Emeralds. Senior Alex Bono starting tonight. Alex had 10 points last night. Number 10 is another senior, Jace Goudreau. Jace had foul trouble last night, did not score, played a pretty good game. Kevin Jackson wears number 15. He had 13 last night, led the Emeralds. Kevin's a sophomore, and he led the Emeralds with 13 last night. Mac Pugh, same story as Jace. He's a senior. He played pretty well last night, but fouled out. And the big man in the middle, you guys get excited to watch this young man over the next 2 seasons. He's 6'3", he's a junior now, but he has developed his game and is an inside presence. Connor Tennyson, number 44. So there we go. Senior, sophomore, senior, junior are the starters for the Emeralds. The first 2 off the bench are junior Wesley Segerstrom and junior Cooper Graffis. As the centers shake hands, that is Nelson and Tennyson. And we are just about ready to go under, as you can see on the screen, that's not a W. We did not change the team name. We're up in the Dick Ketzick's bird perch. And that M looks like a W. So Here go tip to the Eagles, but they turn it over and the Emeralds give it right back. So Eagle basketball, as they're going to move toward the right as you're looking at it on the video screen here. Man-to-man defense for the Emeralds as they set it up. Nelson goes baseline, kicks it off his shin right to a teammate, up and in. So 24, that's Tegan Masters, gets the Eagles on the board. Emeralds go fast right down the court and out to Jackson, over to Pugh. Pugh's going to put up a three-pointer and miss it, and the rebound goes out. So 0 for 1 for the Emeralds. Just underway, 7:21 to go. Here go the Eagles. Initiating on the left side. Pick and roll action there, and 14 misses it. That's Oven, but an offensive rebound there by Lobach. And the Eagles will get another crack at the biscuit. And a reach-in foul, and that was a problem last night. Ticky-tack fouls by Goudreau and Pugh led to disqualification, and that was a very lame little reach-in that, well, if you hit his wrist, it's going to get called. Again, man-to-man defense. There's a corner three by Lobach, Coleman Lobach. He hits it, and the Eagles are out quick, 5-0. Eagles JVs went up 23-4 halfway through the second quarter. Emerald shooting threes like crazy again. And this time, Kevin Jackson pulls down the offensive rebound, gets it out to Jace Goudreau, who brings it around to the other side. And Bono will reset, sort of. Looks like a zone defense, 3-2 zone defense. Nope, man-to-man, sorry. The way they were playing their help side. Here's Jace Goudreau. Quick little turnaround. Nice shot by Jace, assisted by Bono, and on the way. Full court pressure here by the Emeralds. And Lobach's going to wave off the help and go in. Ooh, near steal by the Emeralds. Jace Goudreau goes and gets the block, and the rare, here come the Emeralds. Quick, out, easy. Bono goes behind the back, finds a cutting Goudreau, and then kicks it out to Jackson. Pugh in the corner. Gets it back to Jackson, and the Emeralds reset. That's a good example right there, Dick, of the pace that Coach Kangas wants these guys playing with. And then they go right inside, and they're going to get a reach-in foul on 33. That's Archer Nelson for the Eagles, and the Emeralds will get the ball out underneath. You like this pace, Dick?
You betcha.
Pugh will inbound to the 1-4 formation, gets it high out to Jackson. Jackson gets a screen from Tennyson. He's wide open and passes up. Bono, open three, no good, too far. And Pugh got it out of bounds off the Lobach's knee. And it'll be Emerald basketball.
Do you get credit for rebound on something like that? No, I don't think so.
I think it'd be a rebound for them and a turnover for them. Oh, good inbound pass to Tennyson. Nice catch off the glass, no good. Taps it up, gets another one, and up and in. Connor Tennyson doing great work inside and cuts the Eagles lead to 1. 5-4 here, 5:30 to go first quarter in the Boniface gym. Here's Lobach in the middle, dishes it off. Short on the short arm shot, steps through and makes it up and in. That is Jackson Oven. He's got two. But here's Connor Tennyson running the floor, finger roll up and in. Bono has 3 assists, has assisted on all 3 baskets for the Emeralds.
So we got 3 out of 4 shots from 2-point.
That's good because we tend to shoot too many 3-pointers. There's a steal by Jace Goudreau, and he's going to bring it up himself. Finds Tennyson's screen and gets it to Pugh. Tried to get it to Pugh, I should say. Knocked out of bounds by Lobach. And into the game is going to come Segerstrom. He comes in for probably Mack.
Well, the Eagles got 3 turnovers.
That's good defense for the Emeralds, but they were still down 1. 7 for the Emeralds, 7 for the Eagles, 6 for the Emeralds. Wesley Segerstrom Jr. in the game tonight. Wesley had a nice game last night. He scored 8 points. There's a 3-pointer on the way, no good. Tennyson doing work inside, kicks it out. Offensive rebound to Bono, no good. Wesley Segerstrom fighting for the rebound, and we're going to give that to Jace Goudreau. Offensive rebound. He drives in and dishes off. Unselfish basketball, and Connor Tennyson has 6 points himself already and is doing good work in there, assisted by Goudreau on that one. Here come the Eagles. Fast pace to the dot, no good. Rebound. Well, they got an over-the-back foul on 14, and you could hear that low voice for Coach Kangas saying good, because that was a good box out by Jace Goudreau. Exactly what he wants is cleaning up the offensive glass. It's kind of a new look, isn't it, Dick?
6. Yes, 1, 2, 3.
He's counting.
Each team has got 6 attempts from the 2-point.
Yeah. Well, it is close. 7-8. The Emeralds do have the lead now, and we're coming up on halfway across through the first period. Inside to Tennyson. Why wouldn't you? He kicks it out to Goodrow, and he's going to find Jackson for a three-pointer. Emeralds haven't hit one yet, and they missed that one too. But Bono grabs it. Here's Goodrow back to Jackson. Misses that one. Offensive rebound, not quite. Nelson clears it for the Eagles and then finds Coleman Lobach, and he says, go ahead and go down the court as the Emeralds will set their defense. Again, man-to-man. They're picking it up full court. And a turnover. Forced the turnover there, Dick. That's good work. Next week, these Emeralds are going to play 3 games. They're going to play Iron Mountain, Gladstone, and Gwynn. So 3 good teams. I believe we were 0-6 against those teams last year. So Coach Kangas might not be showing his full deck of cards here tonight. But so far, man-to-man defense, full court man-to-man, and some of the offensive sets that they work on most fundamentally here to start with. So here's Segerstrom to Jackson. Cavan misses that one. He's going to keep shooting. It's from his spot. He's just missed his opening 3. He'll warm up a little bit as we go. 8-7, favor of the Emeralds. Here's Lobach. Gets a pick, no roll, and another turnover. Cooper Graffis in the game right now. He came in at the last time out. He's a junior, came in for Jace Goodrow. And they're going to find Wesley Segerstrom in the corner. Jump stop to the baseline off the front of the rim, gets his own rebound, finds Tennyson, but was one beat too late because Coleman saw that the Emeralds are going to look to feed it to the big guy in the middle, and they intercepted it. 2:53 to go, first quarter. Good crowd on hand for the Emeralds. Decent crowd from Engadine, and Lobach takes it in and puts it up. He's got 5 in the game. He's the game's second leading scorer behind Tennyson, and it's 9-8. Eagles have the lead again. Here's Segerstrom looking inside. Can't quite get there. Now they get it to him. He goes over his left shoulder, then back to his right, off the glass and in. 8 for Tennyson in the opening quarter. So good work for him down there. It's not even like he has a huge height advantage. The guy covering him is probably 6'2 or 6'3, but he's doing good work down there. Here's Nelson, gets it out to Lobach. Lobach with the left hand, kicks it back out. New player in the game, Carter Ain, is in the game. And he crosses over, gets the middle of the lane, off the glass, no good, and cleared on the rebound by Graffis. And there's a great look at the new look, fast-paced Emeralds. He just threw it out there, Dick, didn't he?
What it was?
Bono scored a 2-pointer.
2-point, okay.
Yep, but Graffis just got the rebound and threw the ball into the front court and let Bono go run after it. He beat everybody there and got a layup, easy basket. I say that. They're all easy for these kids, but not so much for me. Missed shot there, 2-pointer, and then the rebound cleared by the Emeralds. 12-9. The Emeralds have a chance to open up some things here a little bit. Here's Tennyson out to Graffis for 3, up and in. Cooper Graffos got the 3, and is 15-9 Emeralds. So a good start for him. And the bench has provided a little spark today. There's a little foul there. I think they got, was it 4? No, they don't have a 4, so it must have been Tennyson. So Bono's going to sit down. Pugh comes back in for him. They got 3. That's Wesley Segerstrom with the foul. And so now it is Graffis, Segerstrom, Jackson, Tennyson, and Pugh. And they try to get a look right at the basket, and that was shut down by the Emeralds defense.
Yeah, did he miss a free throw?
No, there was just an inbound there. Yeah. Good defensive pressure here by Pugh on Lobach. He gets by him. Where's the help? It swings it out to Archer. Long 3, no good on that one. Pugh grabs the rebound and is hacked on the way there. So that's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Eagles. 51 seconds to go. Reminder for the foul situation. Each team, you get 5 team fouls in the quarter. After that, it's 2 shots. Every foul everywhere resets at the quarter break. 51 seconds to go. There's only been 5 total fouls called, 3 on the Eagles, 2 on the Emeralds. So a little 3-2 matchup zone here for the Eagles. And Emeralds get there's a good pass inside.
Oh, and he missed it.
Passed it right to himself. Good job. That's a double-digit quarter for Connor Tennyson. 17-9 Emeralds, 23 seconds to go. Lobach's going to work on Wesley Segerstrom here. Matt comes with the double team. They almost get a turnover there, but not quite. Now they're in a little bit of panic mode. Push off by the Eagles, not called. Lobach corner 3, deep and quick release. Pugh gets another rebound underneath there, and they got 6 seconds to go. Cavan's going to look at his spot to Cooper. Graffis inside, and they got it up and in. What a quarter by Connor Tennyson. Dick, what do you think about that one?
Perfect.
19-9, 10-point lead for the Emeralds. We're going to kick it to a break. We'll be back for the second quarter after this on My Manistique.
I think what makes Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital different is we really have a family environment here. We want every patient to be treated like family, all our staff to be treated like family. And if you can treat every patient like they were your mom or your dad, you're going to be okay in my book.
I love being part of this team because everybody not only works together, but there's that pride where we can work in concert. You know, we are very cohesive here. And a lot of times I am working with other primaries or specialists together to make sure that we get the best treatment for these patients.
We're good. All right. Sorry about that. Here we go. Second quarter. I'm Manistique. We're used to little other things here, so we're good to go. Here's Jace Goudreau driving the baseline. Jump stops into the lane. High off the glass, no good. Offensive, rebound by the Eagles, and they'll get it ahead to Lobach, and he will bring it over the timeline. Working against Bono. Again, man-to-man defense here. Emeralds will switch periodically, but they love to stay in. Actually, I don't think they're in man-to-man right now. Yep, they're in a zone. No, they're fooling me, Dick. I'm having a hard time. Yeah, it's man-to-man defense. They're switching an awful lot and just communicating well about it. So there's one step too late for Cooper Graffis. A backdoor cut, no good. Turnover, not yet. Yep, there it is. And again, an outlet pass to Segerstrom. He runs ahead and gets blocked. Out of bounds off the Eagles, and the Manistique will get the ball. Dick, this is the thing. I love this pace. I credit Coach Kangas a lot for doing this. Cooper Graffis has bought in, and he launched these passes down. It gives us easy looks or out of bounds plays, which are a little bit easier to set up. Here's Bono in the corner. Kicks it out to Jace Goudreau, back to Bono. Senior to senior there. Bono drives in and puts it up and in. Alex with 2 for the Emeralds, 21 points to 9. And here's a turnover. Wesley Segerstrom gets the steal on the full court pressure, and Goudreau fighting for the basketball, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Jace. So full court pressure here, Dick, and it is about as athletic a group as we have. Connor Tennyson's off the court right now after scoring 12 in the first quarter. Give the big guy a little bit of a break, but with Segerstrom, Pugh, Graffis, Bono, and Goudreau, it's about as athletic a group as you can get out there, and Coach Kangas is going to turn them loose. Full court pressure. Goudreau's up front in the thing with Segerstrom and Bono behind him. Pugh lurking, and they get the ball to the timeline, cross it over. Bono with good defensive pressure there. He's reaching in a little bit, but nothing was called there, nor should it have been. Good defense by him. Lobach gets the ball, they get it out to Nelson, almost like he made it. Good shot by him. Archer, no, that's not Nelson. I keep getting that wrong. That's Jackson Oven with a three-pointer. It gets it to 21-12. Here's Graffis driving in, kicking out to Bono. Three-pointer on the way, up and in. Alex Bono has picked up the scoring slack with Tennyson out right now. And boy, Lobach trying to drive through 3 Emeralds. And couldn't quite do it, out of bounds. They'll set up their defense. Kevin Jackson comes back in for Segerstrom. A little more, I don't know, offensive punch, I guess. But it's nice. Coach has 7 or 8 players that he knows he can count on to run the stuff. There's a near turnover. And near turnovers often turn into future turnovers, and not quite. Eagles keep the ball. Here's Lobach for three, up and down. Good shot by him. 23, Vern Lobach. Eagles have 3 3-pointers and 3 2-pointers to get to their 15 points. It's 24-15, 4:57 to go. Here's Bono in the Graffus. Graffus out to Pugh. Pugh thinks about a three, pump fakes, gets it to Jackson. Back over to Bono. Here's Goodrow. Goodrow on the baseline. Off the rim, no good. Fighting for the offensive rebound is Pugh and Graffus, but the Eagles come away with it, and we're going to get a ticky-tack foul on Mack. That's his second. Tennyson's going to come in for Graffus. So again, Connor Tennyson, 6'3" junior, 12 points so far tonight. That's a season high. Last night was 10, the first game. So his season is off to a really good start. He's averaging 11, and we're only 1.5 quarters into this game. So good job there. Something to keep an eye on. 24-15. Here comes Lobach. Dribbling. Nobody to really go to. Slices into the middle, kicks it back out, and turned it over. Got it to Jace Goodrow technically with the steal, and then stolen right back by Lobach. He's going to go in, kind of shimmy stepped and put it in. Coleman Lobach leading the Eagles so far. He's got, whoops, I gave him one too many. He's got 7. Here's Bono, mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound by Lobach, and he's going to get it ahead to Oven, and then out to the other Lobach. And stolen away by Bono. Gets it to Pugh, looks ahead, and Bono gets it. Cross court is open, and he finds it. Bono looking for another assist. He misses. Wow. Jeez, Louis, it's a great call by the referee right there. Number 11 gave him, yeah, that's a great call, Vic. He's calling an intentional foul. He forearm shivered him right to the back, right in the middle of the lane, Tennyson, and that's going to be an intentional foul where everybody's going to go back. It's an excellent piece of officiating by that referee. I happened to be looking right at it. I don't think anybody could see it, but I happened to have my eyes right on Tennyson there, and he got a forearm shiver, just sort of a frustration foul right in the middle of his back. And so Tennyson is the victim of the
first free throw.
Yeah, it's an intentional foul is what they're calling it, a flagrant intentional foul. So because Tennyson is the one that got the foul, he has to shoot the free throws. It's not a technical foul where we can switch it, but free throw woes continue. The only blemish in Tennyson's game tonight is that he missed that free throw.
Okay.
He did. He was the only one that made a free throw last night. So the rest of the team was 0-12. He was 2 of something. And he missed, goes over 2 there. So
it's unbelievable. He just can't make a free throw. That cost him the game last night.
So the Emeralds will keep the basketball. They're up 24-17, 4:27 to go. Pugh's going to inbound again, a 1-4. They've been in this set every single time so far, which leads me to believe Coach Kangas doesn't want to show other inbounds to film opponents for next week. Nice pick and roll between Bono and Goodrow, and then Goodrow tipped it up and in, I guess. Oh, careful with the reach in there. The Emeralds are much more aggressive on the defensive end this year, but the cost of it is a lot of fouls. And here's Lobach going all the way in, and he misses it. Great defense by Kevin Jackson. He got the rebound as well, and he's looking to run and now slow it down a little bit. Pugh's going to have it on the left point. Gets it back to Jackson. And here's Bono in the corner, up and down. Alex Bono's second 3 of the quarter, and he puts it in. He's got a game high, or he's got 10 himself right now as the Emeralds push the lead to 12. Here's Lobach. Nope, hands it off. Short on the jump shot there, but a good rebound, but a short shot. And 3 Emeralds are fighting with the ball, and Goodrow comes away with it. Finds Pugh, and now they're looking to run a little bit. Eagles do a good job of getting back. Here's Goodrow looking for a 3 himself. He's long on that 3. Tennyson fights for the rebound, but nobody else there for the tip. Oven clears it, and with 3:19 to go, the Eagles will reset the offense, cross the timeline, and look to score. Lobach goes baseline. And it's going to be a hard time scoring down there, and he does not do it. He's probably 5'8", I'd give him, 5'9", maybe. and he was going against the Emerald's tallest players there. That was a hard thing. Here's Bono underneath. Good. Scooping, soaring rebound by Tennyson. Pugh passes up the three, gets it to Jackson. Assist from Pugh. Gavin Jackson is on the board. Leading scorer for the Emeralds so far. And another foul for Pugh. That's 3 on him. And I'm sure he'll be coming out. Parker Segerstrom comes in for him. Parker didn't get a chance to play last night. It was a really, really tight game. But with Pugh with 3 fouls now, that's going to be it for him for the half, I would imagine. 32-17. Here come the Eagles. Lobach there, good defense. Finds Archer, Nelson. He misses the shot. Segerstrom grabs the rebound but turned it over, and then they turned it over back. Turnovers each way. Here comes 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Yeah, that should be an easy layup, and it isn't because of the great hustle of Jackson Oven. That was 4-on-1 for the Emeralds, but Jackson Oven was that one, and he came back to get a block. Knocked it out of bounds. The Emeralds keep the ball, but good block by him. Again, 1-4 set, and they run a little action off that to get Bono open for 3. Nice set there, no good. Offensive rebound by Segerstrom. Segerstrom has it stolen away from him by Oven. Oven's a nice-looking player. He plays hard. Segerstrom's going to play defense here. Lobach, nice pick and roll there. Wow, Jackson Oven right to the hoop, and a nice little burst there for the Eagles. Here's Parker. Segerstrom gets it over to Bono, goes baseline, jump stop, kick out. Jackson on the way, no good. So Jackson's, it hit Cooper's leg. Yeah, I thought they were going to call it for us there for a second, but here we go. Wesley Segerstrom in the game here now. So a little bit of a futures game here. No seniors on the floor for the Emeralds. And they get the turnover. And ball moving well here for the Emeralds. Graffus is going to attack and throw it off the knee of Segerstrom. Here's Wesley Segerstrom, no good. And Oven grabs the rebound. Nice job by him. So 32-19. And Lobach's going to walk it up. It's been a little frenetic so far. There's Archer Nelson with the jumper, no good, and off the hands of Parker Segerstrom and out of bounds. 59 seconds to go till halftime, Dick.
Yeah, they're hanging in there.
Good defense by Tennyson. Nice 5 second. That was Connor Tennyson on a defensive end, Dick. He let his guy go. And they just never looked at him wide open. And by the time they came back to look at him, Connor covered him, and he held it for 1 more second. That was 5 seconds. Turnover.
That's 13 turnovers for the Eagles.
That's good for the Emeralds to cause that. Inside to Tennyson, and he had it knocked away there. Coach Kaiser and Coach Kangas are going to work with they work all the time, even in pregame with big guys, keeping guys off that entry pass. Connor let his guard down a little bit there. So it looks like we got a timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back in a minute after this on My Manistique.
Looking for a credit union that's built around you? At Limestone Financial Credit Union, we're more than just a place to bank. We're your neighbors. From everyday checking and savings to auto loans, mortgages, and online banking, we're here to help you along the way. Join the community that puts people first. Because at Limestone, you're not just a member, you're family. Visit limestonefcu.com today and start banking smarter with Limestone Financial Credit Union.
It looks good. Wait.
It's like 30 seconds behind.
But that's not where we are.
No. Somebody probably took a shot.
Are we back? We're back. Good. Here we go. Emeralds action. Kevin Jackson, three-pointer up and no good. And the rebound comes out to Lobach. Nobody out for the Emeralds. So Lobach goes in and draws the foul. Missed the shot. Oh, he traveled. That's not a travel. Yeah, that's not a travel. I'd be a little disgruntled. We had a rough night with the referees last night. A little home cooking, and I imagine the Eagles are feeling the same way here tonight in the JV game. Here's Tennyson showing a little bit of range, but misses it. Backside rebound there. It's gotten a little sloppy here on both sides. Both teams getting a little tired and settling for some not so great shots. That's a perfect example of what I just meant. Rebounds. And no good there, but an offensive rebound, and he goes up and in. That's a Oliver French as an 8th grader out there, folks, playing varsity basketball. Yeah, they got black ball there. Blocked shot, and then it hit Parker Segerstrom as he went by. Oh, no, they say went ball. Black ball. A little confusion there, even by Engadine. Didn't think they had the ball, and there's a ticky-tack foul by Parker Segerstrom. So the Emeralds are getting their money's worth from their 3-guard. Whether it's Parker Segerstrom or Mac Pugh, that's 4 fouls on the position. First on Segerstrom. 6 seconds to go. 21 for the Eagles, 32 for the Emeralds. Cooper Graffus is going to guard the inbound. 5 seconds to go. Here's French. French is going to give it off to Lobach. Long shot, no good, and that is the first half of action. It is 32 for the Emeralds, 21 for the Eagles. Fast-paced first quarter here. We're going to take a break for our sponsors. Then we'll have the stat breakdown for you before the second half here from the Boniface Gym. Again, Manistique Emeralds 32, Engadine Eagles 21. We'll be back in just a couple minutes here on My Manistique.
Looking for a credit union that's built around you? At Limestone Financial Credit Union, we're more than just a place to bank. We're your neighbors. From everyday checking and savings to auto loans, mortgages, and online banking, we're here to help you along the way. Join the community that puts people first. Because at Limestone, you're not just a member, you're family. Visit limestonefcu.com today and start banking smarter with Limestone Financial Credit Union.
Oh man, my back is killing me.
That old sports injury still bothering you?
Yeah, I've tried everything. I don't know what to do.
Here, go see my friend Dr. Moline at Moline Family Chiropractic in Manistique.
You really think he can help?
I see Doc Moline all the time. He can treat anyone from athletes, families, even infants and children.
I'll call Dr. Moline today. Moline Family Chiropractic in Manistique, proud supporter of your Manistique Emeralds.
At Hidden Estates in Manistique, caring for your loved ones isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Our team provides one-of-a-kind support while also giving back to the community we call home. From sponsoring youth activities to cheering on Manistique High School sports, Hidden Estates has always believed in supporting the next generation. We're proud to stand beside our local athletes, and we wish teams and players the very best this season. To learn more about how Hidden Estates can care for your loved one, visit us on Facebook or call 906-341-3003.
Step into a world of charm, comfort, and memory-filled moments with Camp & Coastal Design Company in Manistique. Our carefully curated collection of new and vintage home goods and gifts are designed to evoke the cozy magic of cabin weekends, peaceful walks in the woods, and carefree jumps off the dock on warm summer days. Find one-of-a-kind items all in one place at Camp & Coastal Design Company. Visit us at 209 South Cedar Street or online at campandcoastal.com.
Seeing is believing at Black Bear Eye Care in Newberry. Dr. Derek Dake is your friendly professional neighborhood eye doctor. He'll treat you and your family with the quality care you deserve. From eye exams to glasses and contacts, Black Bear Eye Care is your local hometown eye care center. Don't battle blurry vision with Dr. Derek Dake at Black Bear Eye Care. Located inside Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, contact Black Bear Eye Care today at 906-291-2015.
High-speed fiber internet is here. Say hello to Highline Internet. With lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, Highline keeps you connected to what matters most, whether it's streaming TV, gaming, or working from home. No contracts or hidden fees here. Our blazing fast internet gives you the ultimate experience with no more buffering or lag. Plus, our friendly local support team is always here to help. Upgrade your internet today with Highline Internet and experience the difference. Visit highlinefast.com to get started.
At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com.
I think what makes Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital different is we really have a family environment here. We want every patient to be treated like family, all our staff to be treated like family, and if you can treat every patient like they were your mom or your dad, you're going to be okay in my book.
I love being part of this team because everybody not only works together, but there's that pride where we can work in concert. You know, we are very cohesive here, and a lot of times I am working with other primaries or specialists together to make sure that we get the best treatment for these patients.
Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry is proud to support the communities we call home and the athletes who inspire us. As Michigan's only manufacturer of LP SmartSide siding and trim, we know the value of teamwork, dedication, and doing the job right. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, we're cheering for every local team, on the field, in the gym, and on the court. Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry, now wishing all our area athletes the very best this season.
Hi.
The good news is that you won't get one until after the first of the year.
Woo!
He sure likes getting those fouls, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Step into a world of charm, comfort, and memory-filled moments with Camp & Coastal Design Company in Manistique. Our carefully curated collection of new and vintage home goods and gifts are designed to evoke the cozy magic of cabin weekends, peaceful walks in the woods, and carefree jumps off the dock on warm summer days. Find one-of-a-kind items all in one place at Camp & Coastal Design Company. Visit us at 209 South Cedar Street or online at campandcoastal.com.
Did you get your...
I just got a patient portal thing that said you have to do a colonoscopy.
Oh, really?
Well,
Looking for a credit union that's built around you? At Limestone Financial Credit Union, we're more than just a place to bank. We're your neighbors. From everyday checking and savings to auto loans, mortgages, and online banking, we're here to help you along the way. Join the community that puts people first. Because at Limestone, you're not just a member, you're family. Visit limestonefcu.com today and start banking smarter with Limestone Financial Credit Union.
boom, ba, boom. Tell him to get to the weight room.
And we are back at halftime of the Richard Boniface Gymnasium, where the Emeralds have jumped out to a 32-21 lead. Now I'll try to come up with some percentages for the old fella here. Been pressing a lot of buttons, but we aren't too sure how they came out. Anyway, Manistique made 11 two-point shots out of 25 for 44%, and 3 out of 15 three-pointers for 6%. 3 out of 15, yeah. 9 rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds, and 4 turnovers. For Engadine, they were 6 of 18 from the 2-point for 33%, 3 of 6 from the 3-point for 50%, and 7 offensive rebounds, but they had 12 defensive rebounds and 14 turnovers. So they're having trouble with the turnovers, and
Well, yeah, Dick. I think that's the way that they want to play, right? And,
Well, the other thing is I didn't mention the free throws. We ain't got none.
Yeah,
Is that good? That's not good.
You didn't mention a thing that didn't happen.
My English teacher wouldn't have been too happy with that. But
I'm not. Did Engadine shoot a free throw?
No.
Yeah.
So we're 0 for 2, I think it is, or something. And then they had So it's a kind of a different ball game. We want to mention again that the JVs pulled out a win at literally the last second, 1 by 1. By making a couple of free throws, they were down by 1, and he made 2 free throws. And just previous to that, a few seconds before, they missed 2 free throws.
Yeah, we had 4 chances. We were down 37-38, and got fouled and missed both of them with maybe 12 seconds to go. They got the rebound, and then there was another fight for a rebound, and we ended up getting a foul.
Yeah,
on a steal. And then Kyle DeKaiser, sophomore Kyle DeKaiser, put them up and in and gave the Emeralds a win. Clock ran out. They didn't get the ball across half court.
39-38. And it was
really nice win for them. They were down 23-4 halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, that was another strange game. I don't know how you account for such things, but it's going to be that way. Well, we've only got
14-year-olds, Dick. That's how you account for it.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, we got a few seconds to go, and we're going to get going. And remind you that our next game that we'll have with you will be from Happy Rock.
That's right.
And we'll go over there on Thursday. There is I don't have the schedule in front of me, but what do we change?
Iron Mountain at home for the boys on Monday. Then we'll be at Gladstone on Thursday, and then at home again for Gwynn on Friday.
Okay, so Thursday and Friday we're going to
hopefully there's no school cancellations where we miss practice because that free throw practice is important. So the Eagles are going to start with the ball in the second half here. So they're down 11 and need to get some things going. They have a couple of good shooters, but the defense for the Emeralds has been very good, and the turnovers have been the story. And they start the second half with another one. So Lobach tried a no-look pass, and he looked it right into Kevin Jackson, gets it to Goodrow, and Goodrow jumps in, and he kind of got caught between pass and shot there by Goodrow, so he missed it, and could have got it to Tennyson there for what would surely be a thunderous dunk. There's a steal by Pugh right from the get-go, but he gets double-teamed off of the steal, finds Bono, and they get it inside to Goodrow. The Emeralds are not playing with ridiculous amounts of energy. Hopefully that will change it. And here they go. Full court pressure. They're going to double team Lobach. He tries to split them, and Pugh gets another steal, and then an assist over to Bono, who gets blocked and hammered. I don't know how that's not a hit him with the body foul, but he went flying. You could see it, and all they call is a good block.
Oh,
we'll remember that one for.
I thought there was a foul.
No, you did. Why would you think such a thing?
Well, my bad eye.
Yeah, your bad eye. It was a foul, Dick. They just forgot to call it. Here's Bono inside, blocked again, but Tennyson cleans it up and puts it in. Connor Tennyson doing great work today. Bono and Pugh have been very pesky. Nice pass there by Lobach. That was going to be a sure turnover, and he held onto the ball long enough. They get it in transition, but Goodrow rips the rebound, and here come the Emeralds. They're up 4-2. It's a 4-2 break, but the Eagles get back in time. Inside to Tennyson. He's going to go under the rim.
Whoa.
Went a little bit too far off the backboard. Actually didn't hit the backboard. Probably tried to, but couldn't quite get it. And here come the Eagles, 37-21. Lobach trying to get by Pugh. Here's a 3 on the way. Good. That is Masters. He's got 5 in the game. That's his first 3-pointer. And here come the Emeralds. Bono splits a double team, gets to the dot, squares up, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Oven. And he finds Lobach. And Lobach looks for Oven. 3-pointer from the corner, no good. And Tennyson grabs the rebound, and they want to look to run here a little bit. Here comes Bono. Yeah, not everyone's on the same page here. Bono was thinking we were going, and no one else was going to the hoop. So there's a 3-pointer from Jackson, no good. Offensive rebound by Goodrow, no good. Tennyson cleans up the offensive rebound and puts it in. So Tennyson goes up and in for his 16th point. Okay, turnover for the Emeralds, eh?
I guess.
Eagles bring it in, and Lobach gets it across the timeline. 15-point lead for the Emeralds. Switch there to Oven. He stepped through, gets it on the rim, no good. Lobach gets a rebound on the baseline, fakes everybody away, puts it up and in. Vern with his 5th point of the game tonight, and here come the Emeralds running. Bono's going. Bono's the only one that looks like he really wants to attack this way, and he gets a lucky turnover there, and he's going to get tied up. I think they're going to call a jump ball. And that's going to be Emeralds basketball. So good job by Bono. But, Dick, I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Kangas is going to bring some subs in here. Pugh and Goodrow are going to sit out. I don't think it's punitive for either of those players. I think it's just a substitution pattern, but they need a little spark. They're playing a little lethargically on both sides of the ball right now. So Wesley Segerstrom will bring it in, finds Bono. Bono kicks it out to Tennyson, finds Segerstrom short on the three-pointer. Graffus tries to swipe at it to save it, can't quite get there, and with 5 minutes to go, the Emeralds find themselves up 13. Good play by Lobach there, and now they got numbers. It's 3-on-1, and here's Oven to Nelson and up and in. Archer Nelson's finally on the scoreboard there. He's been a good presence down low for the Emeralds and battling with Tennyson down there, but finally gets on the scoreboard. They're trying to get it inside to Tennyson. Here come the Emeralds. Bono for 3. No good. Rebound by Nelson. And he gets it to Lobach before the Emeralds can set their defense up. Wesley Segerstrom with some good defense. Vern Lobach loses him and then finds Masters over to Oven. Pushing off with the off arm there. Should have gone to the left hand. Couldn't. Nice rebound by Tennyson. Taps it to Kavin Jackson. And Kavin finds Graffus, and then Bono for 3. And no good off the rim. Lobach grabs the rebound. 39-28. Emeralds, 4 minutes to go here in the quarter. Coleman Lobach misses the three-pointer, and another excellent rebound by Tennyson. And here come the Emeralds to run. Segerstrom's going to go up, misses it. Tennyson tips it, can't quite get there. Masters has the ball and throws it off of the young man's face. Little tempers are flaring a little bit here. He snapped it like a center in football right into his quarterback's face. But meanwhile, Wesley Segerstrom picked up his second foul. Masters is very frustrated, and coach kind of read his body language and said, play hard, but time to take a little breather here. So good piece of coaching there by the Engadine Brain Trust. And here come the Eagles. Lobach wide open 3, and it goes right off the front of the rim. So that's the best look he's had all night. Here's Graffus in the open floor, goes in, puts his shoulder down, takes it up and in, no good. And this is turning into a pretty ugly basketball game at this point in time. So the Emeralds haven't had much energy, and I would say the Eagles haven't necessarily either, and it's just kind of been sort of blah. To illustrate the point, in almost 5 minutes of basketball, it is 7-7 this quarter. Graffus defending up at the point there, and he's going to be careful to not pick up a ticky-tack one. Here's Masters in, misses the shot. Rebound there by 3, who's new into the game here. That's Russell King. And King is a junior. I think this is his first playing time tonight. Here come the Eagles. And they get it to Coleman Lobach. Looks left, goes right, launches a three-pointer. Misses everything, and it hit the baseline, and it's going to be Emeralds basketball. So the lead is comfortable at 11, but the look is not that comfortable because the Emeralds are not really executing to the standard just yet. We'll see how they address that on this possession. They're going off four corners looking to find Tennyson rolling to the basket or pinning back. Instead, they find Segerstrom in the corner. He passes up on a three. Cavan won't. Right on it. Oh, that was just straight as can be. He just a little bit long. Cavan Jackson tried to take a charge there. It wasn't much of a charge, but good to see the effort there. And Bono's going to run it out, and he threw it. I think that was out of the corner of his eye, Dick. He threw it to the referee instead of the Wesley Segerstrom. Thankfully for him, well, no, never mind. It's a turnover. So, Eagles ball. 3 Emeralds covered Coleman Lobach there, and so they just inbounded it to Masters. And Teagan brings it in, kicks it back out. Here's a three-pointer on the way, no good, and rebound by Graffis. Nice, strong rebound by him. And he finds Segerstrom, who gets ahead to Bono. That one's definitely going up. And no, not quite. Tipped by Graffis, or excuse me, from Tennyson to Graffis, and then knocked out of bounds off of Graffis. Don't know about that one as much, but a lot of walking around hands on hips out there for both teams right now. Pugh's going to come in for Bono.
A lot of shooting, but no scoring.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like me, both in a deer blind and in a fishing boat.
Was it 5 to 7 or something like that?
My wife tells me I'm not going fishing if I don't catch any fish. I'm just going casting. There's a nice assist from Cavan Jackson to Pugh. Mac gets on the board for the first time tonight. On the season, he's got 2 points and 8 fouls, so we hope that reverses before too long. Here's a turnover by Graffis, a run out by Pugh, but Graffis pulls it out instead, gets to the corner. Pugh fakes the three, gets it back to Graffis. Pugh to Graffis. Good. Three-pointer for Cooper. His second of the game, and the Emeralds have a little bit more life here. 2 straight trips with 2 straight possessions, including a defensive turnover. Here's Lobach on an air ball. Run down by Graffis, and behind his back throws it off the knee of young Oliver French. And it is Emerald's ball. So a nice little sequence here, and that yields a timeout from Coach Lobach himself. We'll be back in just a minute here on My Manistique.
At Hidden Estates in Manistique, caring for your loved ones isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Our team provides one-of-a-kind support while also giving back to the community we call home. From sponsoring youth activities to cheering on Manistique High School sports, Hidden Estates has always believed in supporting the next generation. We're proud to stand beside our local athletes, and we wish teams and players the very best this season. To learn more about how Hidden Estates can care for your loved one, visit us on Facebook or call 906-341-3003.
Dick, in Coach Kangus's, well, are we on now?
You betcha.
Yeah, good. In Coach Kangus's era, right, for I think this is his 7th or 8th season, 40 points has kind of been the standard. Like, if we can get to 40 and play good defense, that's kind of where we need to go. Last night we had 49. Tonight in the third quarter we have 44. So you can see that the pace is picked up on the offensive end.
Yeah, and a lot of shooting, but just not scoring.
But they play fast enough where it's not a percentage game anymore. It's just a volume game. And we're doing good with that. So we're not making as many percentage shots. There's almost a turnover. And there's Pugh for a three-pointer in the corner. Too strong there, but an offensive rebound by Graffis out to Jackson. He could use that one. He gets it. Cavan Jackson, a three-pointer. That's his third of the night. And the Emeralds push the lead to 19. Steal by Segerstrom and steal back by Lobach. He's really good at finding out where the ball's going to be headed. French misses a three. Rebound gets run down by King, and then Lobach finds French again for a mid-range, and he puts it up and in. So the talented 8th grader puts it in and gets his 4th point in the game tonight. Here's Wesley to Cooper, and Cooper goes kind of faded away too much there. Couldn't get the ball high enough on the glass. 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Here's Lobach versus Pugh. Crosses over. Looks for French. French drives in the baseline, and now he's a little bit lost. Gets it back. 2 seconds. There's no time left. He did not get that off. We're in the third quarter. It's 47 for the Emeralds, 30 for the Engadine Eagles. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this on My Manistique.
Recent studies credit massage therapy with easing chronic pain, symptoms of fibromyalgia, and stress and muscle tension. It's just part of why Helen Newberry Joy's massage therapist Polly Holmes loves her work.
I just feel so happy that I could help. And people that really think they're stuck with this pain the rest of their life and then they get some relief from it, really makes it all worth it to improve someone's health and well-being and ease their pain.
Polly says a regular regimen of massage therapy can make a huge difference.
The massage needs to be applied monthly to really work. More often the better, especially in the beginning. You have probably a lot of things to work out, and you just need to give it a little extra in the beginning, I would say, and then you can back off and just come in once a month for a while. The sooner you start, the better.
Call 293-9231 to schedule with Holly in the Rehabilitation Services Department or book online at vagaro.com. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
We are back, Dick. It is winning time. Fourth quarter here in the Boniface Gym. 47 points already on the board for the Emeralds. It's 47-30.
And they've not shot a single free throw tonight.
Engadine hasn't.
No.
Yeah. Thankfully, we've only shot 2.
Yeah. So there have only been 2 attempts and none made.
Yeah.
So we got that's strange.
That's a strange. Yeah.
3 quarters and not attempt a free throw.
That last quarter was just, it was almost like there weren't any fouls because no one was really trying. And I'm not saying they weren't trying. It just wasn't hyper intense or energetic. I'm guessing that the Emeralds will change that right now. Mac Pugh got another foul. That's his 4th. And you could hear him say, me? There's a fine line, Dick, between trying to steal the ball from the guy and just reaching in and fouling him. I don't think that was a foul, but you can see why the guy would call it because he's definitely pesting him. So here's, I forgot the young man's name, Oven. He missed the shot. Emeralds get the rebound, and here we go on offense. Jackson for 3, nope, passed up on it. Now he's not going to pass that one up. He's right on it, this one, and in and out, no good. Graffis missed it, and Emeralds are going to get a chance to go on defense here. Full court pressure again. This is pretty intimidating, frankly, with the athletes that they have out there. But Coleman Lobach breaks it, goes far down the left side, and whips it over cross court way too far, way too fast, and out of bounds. Turnover there. Here comes Masters into the game for the Eagles, and the Emeralds will bring it up. So very rarely will the Emeralds walk the ball up the court anymore. So even Kevin Jackson there, even when we're trying to kind of milk a little clock and do that, he's still jogging it across. Here's Pugh in the far corner. Skip pass to Jackson. Jackson 3 on the way. Oh, he has hit every piece of the rim on both sides here. He's hit a couple, but he's missed a couple too that look really good. So there's a little push-off contact with Graffis. He's throwing his shoulder right into him. There's 2 good basketball players going at it there. And there's a steal by Jace Goudreau. Technically, it was Alex Bono who got it to Goudreau. Goudreau's going to drive in, throw it up off the glass, grab his own rebound, kick it out to Jackson. 3-pointer on the way. Up and no good. Up ahead to Coleman Lohman. He goes up and in. Coleman scores for the first time in the second half. He's got 9 in the game. 6:24 to go, and the Emeralds lead is 15. Inside to Graffis, catches and puts it up and in. Nice move. Cooper Graffis has 2 3-pointers tonight, and then that was a really good inside post play. So showing his versatility tonight. Puts the Emeralds up at 49. Pick from Oven, stops, pops, misses the shot. Lohman fights for the rebound with Jace, and Jace wins that battle. And then Jace brings the ball ahead. Jace Goudreau brings the ball ahead. He's going to kind of got caught in jail a little bit, gets out of it, finds Pugh. He fakes a butt to the corner, misses the 3-pointer. And fighting for the rebound, they're going to get a reach-in foul, I think, on Alex Bono. So the one referee is really calling the sort of reach-ins. The other 2 are letting them go a little bit more. But Cooper Graffis, Mac Pugh are going to go sit down as Wesley Segerstrom and Connor Tennyson come in. Tennyson looking for what I think will be his first 20-point game in a varsity game. I would assume that's the case. 49-32 Emeralds. They go ahead to Oven. He steps in, and a nice transition basket there Dick, I think that's kind of the cost of playing that full court defense. You are going to give up some easy ones.
Yep.
But, I mean, the trade-off is you get about 15 or 20 turnovers for every one of those easy baskets. So Jace Goodrow is going to launch a three. It's off, no good. Long rebound to Jackson. He gets it to Goodrow. And they go inside. He didn't put enough on the pass there. So Tennyson had good position, just needed to lob it a little bit more, let Connor go up and get it. So Emeralds will run their inbound play. They've been in this set the entire night. It's a 1-4 set that they run some action off of. Get Bono a three-pointer. He passes up on that, drives for a floater. Alex Bono up and in. That's his first bucket of the second half. And what do we have down there? So we have some sort of warning.
Yeah, I don't know what they call.
Delay of game. He threw the ball somewhere. Yeah, so when the ball goes through the hoop, he threw it. You're only allowed to touch the ball if you throw it to the referee. So if he knocked it away or threw it to the side or slammed it down, it's a delay of game warning, they call it. The next one will be a technical foul. And here's Lohman, and he crosses over right to the middle of the court. Nice looking transition there. Connor Tennyson was not fooled at all. And he blocked it out of bounds there. 5:03 to go, 51-34 Emeralds. They got 1 5-second call this game.
Oh, look at the contact there. Let go.
Oh, there's a backdoor by Lohman. He got in there, pump faked, and boy, he's a good-looking player. He's just a couple inches too short right now. In transition, there's Oven again. If I was John Madden, Dick, and I got a turducken to give away, I'd give it to that Jackson Oven kid. He plays hard and with great energy. He's around the basketball all the time. Give that young man a turducken. Yeah. Here we go. Wesley Segerstrom. They get it to Tennyson. Excuse me. Tennyson on catch up and in. So that's the game right there, Dick. When they get that good pass, that good entry pass, and then there's a steal and an easy bucket. I say it's easy, but Alex Bono puts it up and in. So good job for him. Full court pressure. At some point, Dick, aren't you going to complain that the Emeralds are up 20 and still full court pressing? When's the last time that happened? Steal by Tennyson, gets it back to the big fella running the floor, and there's his 20. 20 points for Connor Tennyson on the night. Excellent job by him. We're halfway through the fourth quarter, and I'm guessing that the full court pressure, there's a block. Connor Tennyson's having a lot of fun out there tonight. Yeah. The long arm of the law there. What do you think?
He sure did. He poked that one away nice.
Yeah. And here comes some bench emptying. Kevin Jackson's going to sit down. Rex Chen is in the game. I think that's Rex, right? Rex, what's his last name? Chan. I said Chen. It's Chan. Rex wears 2 different color shoes. That's the style these days. He is a very good defender. He's a 3-year player in the program, and he forces a travel there. The coach is going to hate that. We sit right above the Engadine coaches or the opposing team's coaches, and that was great defense by Rex. Good job. He brings it up, finds Jace in the middle.
That's 11 turnovers the second half.
Wow. Jace brings it up and in, and Connor Tennyson, offensive rebound and putback. So Tennyson adding to his big night. He doesn't see the ball here, and Oven lost the ball. I had to talk good. He had turducken grease on his fingers. That's what happened there. So a couple other players coming in here. Jeff Lampin is now in the game. Jeff's a junior. Parker Segerstrom's in the game. He's a junior. So, and I think Rex is Rex a senior or a junior? He's a junior too. So all juniors on the court right now. Yep, that's right. So this is another look to the future here. Good pick by Lampin, and Parker Segerstrom lost the handle going around the side, but it was ticked away by the Eagles. What do you got?
Engadine's got 26 turnovers. That's really good. And again, there's only been 2 free throws attempted in this game. Weird.
How many do you think will be attempted by when it's all over?
I have no idea. Probably none. I don't know.
Well, definitely 2.
2, yeah.
None more. Maybe they're going inside.
Oh, that was a nice
again.
inside.
Yeah, and there you go. Here comes two more. A chance at redemption. The only blemish on Tennyson's otherwise stellar night tonight is that he has no one else has proved that they're a bad free throw shooter tonight, but he has.
Nobody else has had the opportunity.
That's right. So, but he has had the opportunity twice and missed both of them. Again, I will point out, Connor made the only 2 free throws that the Emeralds made last night.
How many points he got tonight?
24. There we go. That 0 went to 33% right there.
He gets a star with the jar on top.
Well, if he can add 33% percentage points every time he makes one, I guess that's not mathematically possible, but let's see if he can add 17 right here. Nope. Missed it, but the offensive rebound comes to Parker Segerstrom, and he underhand passes it out to Rex. Rex Chan gets it to Tennyson. Tennyson, ooh, he could have maybe taken it all the way to the hoop. He found Segerstrom for 3, up and in. Wesley hits it 63-34. Here's Lohman.
He traveled.
Did you know he was going to call that, or did you see the travel?
Oh, he maybe.
You thought he traveled?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think so. But
well, we didn't vote on this, so.
Well, you've seen a lot more basketball than I.
Well, no.
I mean, you were there when they invented it.
He's a square ball.
Cooper Graffis tucks it in and can't quite get it. Same team rebound, 2:49 to go. A little bit playing it out here a little bit, but some kids with some getting their first action of the year. Here's Oven, my new favorite player, misses the 3-pointer. Rex Chan gets the rebound. He's going to bring it up, and look who gets the interception there. Jackson Oven got the interception, but then traveled on the trying to keep his feet in bounds. Yeah, right. What? He plays fullback? He played fullback for me. And into the game comes number 1. That's Cassius Hopper. He played 4 quarters in the JV game and fouled out. So watch out. He could be a physical domineering presence. Here's Cooper Graffis to Chen. Rex for 3. No good. Lampin gets the offensive board and finds, that's Caden Mercier in the game now. Caden on the glass and in. Caden Mercier, if I recall correctly, that's going to be his first varsity basketball points for the talented sophomore on his way to probably 6,000 career points. 600 to be a good run. But Caden's a good athlete and a good basketball player. So here come the Eagles. Lobach, he's been really stymied tonight and kind of throws up a prayer, no good. Rebound by Masters, and he gets over Segerstrom, and then Lobach misses another rebound there. So a little bit of a challenge. Nice catch there by Graffis. This could be a dunk. Oh, he decided not to dunk it. And the benches are getting emptied here now. Emeralds go up 67-34, a nice looking 33-point lead for now. And here comes a whole host of Emeralds that are getting direction on what's going on here. So we got Ashton Vincent, he's a senior. We got, I don't know all these kids' names. Joseph Ho, exchange student from, I think, Taiwan. We got Luis. No, Luis didn't get quite in yet. Caden Mercier. No, Luis is in. Luis Ribeiro from Brazil. Caden Mercier and Jeff Lampin. So these Coach Kangas has been sitting there watching a game for most of the second half, and now he's after coaching again. You know, he had to tell him whether they were on offense or defense. The Emeralds are on defense, and Oven goes inside and trips and falls, and Ashton Vincent probably. Nope, 2-0. Luis gets his first American foul. Kid is an excellent soccer goalie, and kicker, and volleyball player. Basketball's a new game for him. Here's Masters in the lane, up and in. So he hit every part of the rim there. 7 points for Masters in the game. Here's Luis. He's got the ball, and he doesn't put it up. Vincent gets it in the forecourt. He brings it to the free throw line, up and buckets, man. Ashton Vincent gets his bucket. second game of the year. He's a senior, and he couldn't be happier. I'm guessing that a foul is coming because he's ready to play some ball now, and here it is. Ashton gets the foul there. So I don't know if that's his first basket, Dick. He's a 4-year player, and I can't remember that he's ever scored in a JV or varsity game. So kudos to him for, that went right in. He looked like he knew just what he was doing. Get to the free throw line, put it up and in, and he nailed it. Here's a drive for the Eagles. Baseline shot, no good. Oven with the offensive rebound, out, no good. Ribeiro grabs the rebound, and I think he carried the ball. So they're going to get the turnover there. 45 seconds to go. Here they come, the Emeralds. Vincent playing the defense. Gets through a screen there. And that Chan on the defense there, and now Ribeiro. His real name is Luis Almeida de Ribeiro.
Whoa.
I can't say that, but another rebound. So Ribeiro with at least 2 rebounds, and they get the ball to Rex. 20 seconds to go. Find Vincent. He's the hot hand. Right? There's Joseph Ho in the corner. Doesn't really know like that gets it to Luis. 10 seconds to go. Here's Luis. He's going to put it up. I think. Nope. Finds Lampin. Lampin steps into the 2. No good. Rebound by the Eagles. Long outlet. 2-1. He did get that off in my opinion, but it does not go down. And the Emeralds come away with a 69-36 win. 69 for the Emeralds, 36 for the Eagles. We will be back in a couple minutes on My Manistique.
Looking for a credit union that's built around you? At Limestone Financial Credit Union, we're more than just a place to bank. We're your neighbors. From everyday checking and savings to auto loans, mortgages, and online banking, we're here to help you along the way. Join the community that puts people first. Because at Limestone, you're not just a member, you're family. Visit limestonefcu.com today and start banking smarter with Limestone Financial Credit Union.
Oh man, my back is killing me.
That old sports injury still bothering you?
Yeah, I've tried everything. I don't know what to do.
Here, go see my friend Dr. Moline at Moline Family Chiropractic in Manistique.
You really think he can help?
I see Doc Moline all the time. He can treat anyone from athletes, families, even infants and children.
I'll call Dr. Moline today. Moline Family Chiropractic in Manistique, proud supporter of your Manistique Emeralds.
At Hidden Estates in Manistique, caring for your loved ones isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Our team provides one-of-a-kind support while also giving back to the community we call home. From sponsoring youth activities to cheering on Manistique High School sports, Hidden Estates has always believed in supporting the next generation. We're proud to stand beside our local athletes, and we wish teams and players the very best this season. To learn more about how Hidden Estates can care for your loved one, visit us on Facebook or call 906-341-3003.
For more than a century, State Savings Bank has been helping families and businesses across the U.P. Whether you're opening your first checking account, saving for the future, or ready to buy a home, we've got you covered. With easy online and mobile banking, debit card controls, and quick local decisions on loans, banking with us is simple and stress-free. Stop by our Manistique, Gulliver, or Curtis locations today, or visit statesavingsbank.com to learn more. State Savings Bank, your community, your bank.
When you're craving the best wings anywhere around, it's Wheaties Pub in downtown Manistique. Wheaties' famous wings have been voted #1 in the U.P. and #3 in the state, featuring 7 signature sauces for you to sink your teeth into. Can't make it in? Grab Wheaties to go by calling 906-341-6776. The best wings anywhere on earth are waiting for you at Wheaties Pub, 204 South Cedar Street, downtown Manistique. At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com.
He won't want it. He'll stand.
Recent studies credit massage therapy with easing chronic pain, symptoms of fibromyalgia, and stress and muscle tension. It's just part of why Helen Newberry Joy's massage therapist Polly Holmes loves her work.
I just feel so happy that I could help. And people that really think they're stuck with this pain the rest of their life and then they get some relief from it, really makes it all worth it to improve someone's health and well-being and ease their pain.
Polly says a regular regimen of massage therapy can make a huge difference.
The massage needs to be applied monthly to really work. More often the better, especially in the beginning. You have probably a lot of things to work out, and you just need to give it a little extra in the beginning, I would say, and then you can back off and just come in once a month for a while. The sooner you start, the better.
Call 293-9231 to schedule with Holly in the Rehabilitation Services Department or book online at Vagaro.com. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
Nice job.
Oh, thank you.
For more than a century, State Savings Bank has been helping families and businesses across the UP. Whether you're opening your first checking account, saving for the future, or ready to buy a home, we've got you covered. With easy online and mobile banking, debit card controls, and quick local decisions on loans, banking with us is simple and stress-free. Stop by our Manistique, Gulliver, or Curtis locations today, or visit statesavingsbank.com to learn more. State Savings Bank, your community, your bank.
We're good. Welcome back. And we are with Coach Kangas, victorious on the year. Win number 1 tonight, 69-36 over the Engadine Eagles. We're going to start there. We'll go back to yesterday, too, if you have a couple minutes to spend with us. But tonight you guys came out, played with some pretty good energy and pace. Talk about the win tonight.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, today as well. Our team, we have the effort, we have the intensity, we have the energy, we have the will to do the running that we want to do. So, that's tough to teach. And since we have it, we're going to use it, and then we'll grow along the way. Some of the things, like we made mistakes tonight, a little close early on, but, we fixed a few things, and then we ended up pulling away there at the end.
Yeah, it was really, really impressive. And the pace you guys are playing at, we noticed it in the scrimmage against Stevenson. We saw it last night, too. The cost is every once in a while you're going to give up an easy basket, but you're going to get a lot of turnovers. I think you had 26 tonight that you forced. You're going to get some easy baskets on your own, which you got tonight, too. Yep. It's and you got a good rotation of kids being able to come in there and give all the effort that they need, hey?
Yeah, and that's something that, after last season, I said that at our parent meeting, the very last week last year, we kind of introduced where we're going with our program, and that is up-tempo, fast-paced, in your face. And we decided to do that because, you see teams like Westwood and Menominee. Those are the type of teams that are winning a lot of games in our conference, in our district. So, let's play at their pace. Yeah. That way we got 23 games to see it, get used to it, and then when we see them, it's not a surprise because we do it every day in practice. So, I'm very excited about that and where we're headed with our kind of, I'll say, new program.
Yeah, I would agree with you, man. You've done a really good job. Is this year 8 or 7 for you?
7, I believe.
Okay, yeah. So we were talking about it, just kind of saying we kind of felt like for most of those 7 years, if we got offensively to 40 points, that we were going to have a chance to win with the defense that you want to have us play and those things. But tonight, this year, we got 40 points in 2 games, and tonight 69 points. We're definitely up in the pace and that, which is nice
that's something we talked about. We a couple of those years, we had some really good talented kids, Wyatt and Parker, and Bryce and Elmer, and we had some really good years. I just thought if those kids would have wanted to go a little bit more, we would be, they'd be a little bit ahead of the schedule, but. With this year's group, like you said, we got a nice little rotation, 7. Yep. We're going to try to get to 8, maybe 9 guys by the end of the year if we can.
Yeah.
And that way we can play probably even faster. So.
Yeah, I think so. And that's what I was just going to say is, you had some of those teams, but 6, 7, and 8 on those teams weren't going to be able to play at that same level, and so that's tough on the kids. Yep. Take us back to last night just a little bit. We didn't talk a lot about it on the broadcast, but tight game. ended up getting away from us a little bit. What were some of the takeaways in kind of what is game one, maybe like preseason almost?
Yeah, they're a talented team. They're athletic, and the Clark kid is a very good guard.
He kind of took over too at the end.
Took over.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants. He was kind of like a Luma from Michigan last year, or Marta from Westwood this year. But no, I thought we played well. We shot the ball pretty well. The one thing, and we talked to him after the game, is we need to be multiple level scorers. We need to be able to shoot the three ball, but we need to be able to get Connor some touches. And I think today it showed. I think he had 22 or 24, whatever he may have had. We got him some touches down there, and that's only going to help our perimeter guys as well. So that was the message after yesterday. We did have that 5-point lead going into the fourth. Made 5-6 mistakes in a row, and they kind of took advantage. So, it was a good first game. Upsetting we didn't pull it out, but at the same time, we saw what we wanted to see, the effort, the mentality. So we know that we can do this going forward, and I'm excited to see what we can do.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach. And Dick and I, as media members, noticed some of that. I will tell you, huge step forward as a parent in your program. Huge step forward in terms of energy and the stuff that you're doing there. It's just I came away from the game feeling like, I know you take losses hard. I said, I don't like losing, but man, there was some stuff to build on. You're doing a good thing there.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think you saw it in our JV game. They're not quite up to speed, but at the second half, like we asked them, Coach DeMars asked them, what do you want to do the second half? And they're like, we're 55. We want to be all out. Let's press and let's run and gun. And they came back and they did a great job. We implemented that in our 8th grade this year, a little bit last year, but our 8th grade for sure ran it this year. So we're trying to start it as early as we can, 7th, 8th grade, build it back up. So then when they get here, maybe we can add one or two more things that we can't quite do now. But overall, very excited about the win tonight, very excited about our team and our program as we're moving forward.
If you'll stick with me for one more thought, because I do want to tell you, I respect the crap out of you for being a varsity program that doesn't cut kids. It's hard to do because you got to have a practice plan for every kid that's on your team.
Yeah.
And you got two exchange students that have really never played much basketball.
No.
But they want an American experience. They want to be a part of a team. There's a million high schools in America where they wouldn't sniff a varsity basketball team, let alone game. And then you got a kid like Ashton that's been in the program for 5 years. Right, or 4 years, I mean to say, right? And it'd be easy to say, well, talent-wise hasn't really developed there. Why don't you go do something else with your time? But you let him be a part of the team. And tonight he gets in and he makes I assume that's his first basket he ever made. I don't know about that.
I think he made one last year. So, but yeah, we got 15 guys because we take Caden out. He's a good player. I think he'll be good for us here in the future. And I want him to get him some varsity reps in practice and some in games. But yeah, you got 15 kids, and the norm is probably cut to 12. That's kind of the what you want on a basketball team. But we value every kid, whether it's a starter that plays a ton of minutes, a second guy coming off the bench that plays maybe half the time, and then those guys that get in at the end of the game. Everybody has their role, and I preach it multiple times. Everybody's got a role. You don't have to be happy in your role, but you need to give 100% in the role that you have.
That's good.
And then work for the role that you want. So yeah, it's 15 guys. They get some practice time. They get to, like you said, the American experience, those exchange students. So no, it's fun, especially in a game like today when you get those guys in and he goes 1 for 1 on a shot and everybody goes nuts. So no, it's fun in that atmosphere. So excited about it.
I'm proud of that for you, and I'm happy for the program and the school and the community and that kind of stuff. But it's a lot more fun when those kids get those 1 out of 1 shots and make them when they're in the game up 30 as opposed to down 30, right?
Yeah.
And so they're making buckets and wins, and that's super cool. So
and I'll tell you the one thing I love the most is when those guys are on the floor, our guys on the bench are cheering them on.
Yeah.
Like they're telling them shoot the ball, good defense. Like I heard your son multiple times. Hey, good defense, Ashton. It's just stuff like that you're like, all right, we're kind of building something. We got a good team chemistry, camaraderie. So very excited about the year, and hopefully big game on Monday.
Yeah, you betcha.
1-1. See what we're really made of against Iron Mountain.
That's right. And have got them at home. I don't think we've opened with them at home in a long time.
No,
I feel like we go over there early every year.
Yeah, and our schedule, I enjoyed our schedule. Last year we opened with Munising. We've opened with Iron Mountain multiple times. Opening with Rudyard, it was very tough, but very competitive with where we're at right now. And then here Engadine, who, don't get me wrong, they got a good program coming through. The JV's tough, some good kids in the varsity, so they'll be good in the future. It's nice to open with those two and then get into the thick of the mid-pen.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Iron Mountain is not the Iron Mountain. They're Iron Mountain, and they got good talent, but gone, a lot of those names are gone. Sample Torres gone, Kangas gone, other Kangas gone, Martela gone. There's the one other one that I'm forgetting, but Cassin's still back, and he's going to be something. They got the big kid Baldridge that's coming in too, but he's not. They're not where they have been, but will be a test.
Oh yeah, they're definitely. It's teams like that in Engadine and basically everybody in our conference. You know, they may lose some big names, but they come back and they're playing just as good and just as hard. So big one for us. We told the kids to be ready to go because we're gonna bring the same energy tonight and hopefully we compete, and that's what we want. We just want to compete against some of the best teams in our conference and our district. So.
Well, we're not going to have that here on My Manistique on Monday night, but it's in the Boniface gym, so come and check that one out. Coach Kangas will have them ready. We know the kids will be ready, so we just need this place popping a little bit to show the Mountaineers what's up on Monday night there. So have a good weekend. Enjoy the victory. And 3 games next week, buddy.
3 games next week.
With that. All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate you. All right, Dick, we're going to turn it over to you when we can get your headset back to you. So there you go. And give us some of the stats on the night for the team stuff, and then I'll do some individuals. We'll wrap it up and send it to the weekend.
Okay, well, the final score was for the varsity 69-36. Some of the stats, Manistique shot 23 of 50 for 45% from the floor on 2-point. 3-point, they were 7 of 33 for 21%. Free throws, 1 for 4, 25%. They had 18 rebounds and 18 offensive rebounds. So it was pretty good. And roughly, 15 turnovers, something like that. For the opponents here, they were 12 of 42, 28% from the 2-point, 4 of 11 for 9% for the 3-point. They shot no free throws, which is really a weird game to have. They had 26 rebounds and 9 offensive rebounds, 27 turnovers, which really was the big number in the game that helped out the Emeralds because of their control of the ball.
Yeah, there's no doubt. The defensive energy, Coach talked about it, so I don't need to say much more about it. He's the master of it, and he has an understanding of what his kids can do and what they want to do. From an individual standpoint, try as they might, no Engadine Eagle could quite crack double digits. 9 points for Coleman Lobach, 9 points for Jackson Oven, 7 points for Tegan Masters, 5 for Vern Lobach. That's a good job by the Emeralds. Oliver French had 4 points, and Archer Nelson had 2. For the Emeralds, we got some Caden Mercier got 2 points, Mac Pugh got 2 points, Ashton Vincent got 2 points, Jace Goudreau got 4 points, Wesley Segerstrom had 3, and then we had Kevin Jackson with 9, and Cooper Graffis with 10, Alex Bono with 12. And the big man in the middle, 23 points for Connor Tennyson, brings his average to the year to 17 in the 2 games so far, and has really set himself as a really, really, really tough player in the post there. So it's going to be fun to watch him go up against Iron Mountain Center, who's about 6'5", a little thinner than Connor, but a little taller. And those two are going to battle on Monday night. It's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a lot of fun with that one. So we've got next week, the boys will be playing here on Monday night with Iron Mountain, and we are not doing that game. But Thursday, we're going to be over in Happy Rock, Gladstone, with the boys. And I guess Friday also?
Nope. Friday we're here against Gwynn, but not doing the game.
Oh, we just got one game next week.
Just one.
Okay.
Emerald game of the week.
Okay, that's going to be a dandy over there. So the final scores tonight, Manistique won both, which is really good for them. So until we see you again next Thursday, this is Dick, and for Steve, thanks for joining us, and come on back for us on Thursday. But hey, if you're in town, come down here Monday night and watch the Varsity. Good night, everyone.
When you're craving the best wings anywhere around, it's Wheaties Pub in downtown Manistique. Wheaties' famous wings have been voted number 1 in the U.P. and number 3 in the state, featuring 7 signature sauces for you to sink your teeth into. Can't make it in? Grab Wheaties to go by calling 906-341-6776. The best wings anywhere on earth are waiting for you at Wheaties Pub, 204 South Cedar Street, downtown Manistique.